as well rockin'.
Good morning, y'all. Hot off of the podcast Content Creators Corner with Plato, Beast, and Apocalypse Gaming. So for those of you coming over from that, thank you. Appreciate you joining. For those of you waiting for my stream, rewind that, go back to my podcast playlist, check that out. It's a really good pod today. Some great conversations from everyone. Appreciate everyone for being there, participating, asking questions in the chat and whatnot. But it's good to be here again today. It is bright and sunny outside. It was hard for me to fire up the stream, but I thought maybe we could get some more 5 versus 3 KvK action in today. Watch this a little bit. If you're in the chat, don't be afraid to say hello, Justin. Yes. Busy morning. I'm glad I got a good night's sleep last night. As far as this KvK goes, it looks like it's pretty much exactly where we left off last night. 77 seems to still be getting pressured a little bit, although they did take down the, the OM-28 fort that was building, because it's no longer here, so they must have took that down shortly after we logged off for the evening last night. But, that's about where we stand there. If you missed it, this morning I published a video, about 2.5 hours ago, about MF and his unlucky experience in Search of Wonders. 160 compasses and only a couple of things that we even really got locked down. Hey, Ralph. Good to see you. So, yeah, unless you got money to burn, I would not recommend spending in that event at all. At all. I'm very glad I did not drop a dime there. Unfortunately, MF bought the full bundle before I could get to him and tell him not to. I haven't seen anyone do real good in that event at all. Plato Raid. Hey, Kay. Boom time. There's Plato and Beast and Apo. So yeah, we just got done with the podcast. I think I left a minute or so early. It was on Plato's channel. Go back and rewatch that. You can always search my playlist for the Content Creators Corner. We have all 7 episodes in there. If you want to catch up, watch them from the beginning. Everyone would appreciate that. There's a link to Plato if you're not subscribed to him. There's a link to Apo if you're not subscribed to him. And we'll drop Beast in here too. Go subscribe to him. We are slowly and surely on the road to 1,000 subs here on my channel. Completely free to you, if you have time to subscribe, great. I would truly appreciate that. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. And let's have some fun today. Be here for a couple hours minimum, and then my stomach will probably start growling, and I will need to eat some food. But hey, let's chill-z until then, right, chill-z? New Jack, good to see you. Diego. Vishnu in the chat as well. Black Panther's in the chat as well. So yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks again for the raid, Plato. Appreciate that. Hopefully we'll start out strong here and keep some viewership for the next couple of hours. Lattice is dealing with some real life stuff at the moment. I know his wife had been traveling. He had been traveling with his kids. His wife was away on business, so he's kind of a single dad at the moment. With his wife gone on business. So, that's got to be hard, pulling down a full-time job, dealing with 2 little kids. He's more than welcome to come back to the podcast at any time. Absolutely. We love Lattice. He's a great guy. It's nice to have new blood, though, and Apo was a great addition to the podcast today. Hopefully we can keep him coming from time to time, or, maybe bring in some new guests as well. It's always fun to have different opinions in that conversation, right? Yeah, I guess. I think, from that event, MF, we did 160 compass searches for MF, and there were, if I remember correctly, there was one armament that was an immediate upgrade, and there were 3 other armaments that got locked down because they had good inscriptions but shitty attributes on them. So, I mean, what, $100 an armament? Basically, then, if there's only 4 that we were keeping, so that's not very good, not very good at all. So yeah, it's not an event that I would spend on. My opinion is that bi-weekly event where you can buy the armament choice chests, and you get the legendary and the epic ones, and you can literally choose which formation you want those armaments for. That's a better value. I mean, best case scenario, you get all of the formation you choose, whereas the event, I forget what the damn thing's called, right? In Search Your Wonders event, yeah, it was not wonderful. You pick which your preferred formation is, and then I think maybe 20% of the armaments that popped up were actually for that formation. It was absolute garbage. I mean, I'll be honest. I did purchase these. I think what it was, 10 of these was the max quantity you could buy for 500 gems each. I did them just to see if I would get lucky. I think I got one armament that I locked down because it had a good inscription on it. Very crappy attributes that didn't upgrade anything. So, that was 5,000 gems for an armament that I may be able to randomly redistribute attributes on down the road. So. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I mean, they say the chance goes up if you have a preferred formation here, but I mean, an inscribed legendary armament, my preferred formation was wedge, 4%. And you got to do 40 of them to get a guaranteed inscribed legendary armament for your preferred formation. Just the return on investment just isn't there. Just isn't there for me. So I only used 5,000 gems in that event. I'd rather buy the the Trimlative Treasure bundle daily, where I know I can select a wedge formation when I open those chests, or the bi-weekly bundle that gives you legendary chests in it. So, it is what it is. I'm not knocking players who bought that. Their money, their choice. Hopefully somebody got something good out of there, but nobody I have seen that has opened that or that I've talked to has said they got more than 1 or 2 or 3 things out of that 160 spins, we'll call it. Yeah, I can understand that point, Stitch, where I bought that daily bundle for almost 3 weeks straight, and MF has bought that daily bundle ever since it came out. So the armaments we have are better than most. So some people may find value in it, but I mean, if you haven't been buying the daily bundle already, and you're not at that point with your account, is that really somebody who's going to drop $385, I think it is, to max buy that bundle? Probably not. But, again, all the opinions expressed on this channel are my own. They do not reflect my sponsor. I have none. Or those of my alliance or my kingdom. Everyone watch the videos, make up your own mind. Right? And I say that all the time, even about when people ask me questions about what commanders they should get or what gear they should upgrade, so on and so forth. The opinions that I give are my own, based on my experience. Take them with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Talk to more people. Watch other content creators' videos. Get the opinions of others as well, and then formulate your own opinion based on gathering all the data. I would never ever tell somebody, nope, do this, I'm always right. Because I'm not. Nobody is. Right, Hall Gaming, save the $380 for KvK Tech. Early game Zenith pre-KvK 1, what's the best to push, Zenith or troop or city upgrades? It's been years and years since I was in KvK 1. I don't know what continent you're in. I don't know how many spenders are in that continent. I would caution anyone who has not been saving speed ups for a long period of time, who does not constantly barb chain, who doesn't have at least 3,000 days of speed ups. I would caution them against potentially pushing in Zenith. I've tried multiple times. I don't even try anymore. I'd rather spend my speed ups in the gold head events to get those gold heads for the commanders that I want than I would pushing in Zenith, making an attempt to get, top 10, and then getting bumped out at the last minute. So it's hard. It's hard. Zenith is the most competitive event out there when it comes to people spending money. And there are people in kingdoms that will hoard and hoard and hoard speed ups to a point where they're not fighting in KvK, so that they can come out and spend their 3 years, 4 years of speed ups just to get a Zenith skin. And I get it. Zenith skins are fantastic. 15% defense for infantry would be absolutely huge. But at the same time, are you going to do that and potentially, kill your chances of fighting in a KvK? I mean, if I was to push in this Zenith, I could probably get top 10, but then I'm using all of my general speed ups, and my chances at fighting at this KvK went from potentially getting, 1 to 1.5 billion kill points down to getting, maybe 200 million. I just wouldn't have the speed ups then that I need to sustain. That's a good idea, John. A triple stack every 20 rolls, or one where you every 20 rolls you get, kind of like the archaeological dig, right? Where you get the 4 levels of the purple and then the 1 gold level. You get 4 levels of purple, and then you get to choose which specific armament, legendary armament you want. And you're able to get that one, right? It's something that gives you a clearer path rather than completely random on the formation and the attributes as well. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I just think the way they have it set up, where it's really, really random, and you select a formation to increase your chances. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Boom, boom again. I think Apple was kind of tired earlier, and now he's starting to wake up, because we're getting the boom, boom every 5 minutes here. Take that energy, Apple. Go see the wife. Give her the boom, boom. Hey, B, how's it going? I don't know what all we got going on this KvK. It looks like it's just some little bit of field fighting. If there's another KvK out there or something that's got a lot more A lot more rallies in it. Feel free to drop chords in the chat. If there's something else you guys would prefer to watch, just let me know. Yeah, exactly, John. And that's the thing, right? I mean, you've got what? You've got siege march speed, siege attack speed, siege defense, siege health. Then you've got gold gathering. You've got like 5 or 6 barbarian attributes. By the time you get to the attributes everyone wants, half of them are already taken up. Even let's just say there are 30 attributes total, and 10 of those are taken up by siege or barbarian attributes. Right? So when you do random on 30 attributes and 10 of them are already garbage, the chances you get a triple stack or you get something that you actually need is bad. And then the chance that the percentage is, greater than that 2% or in that 3% bracket is even worse. So the odds get statistically lower every single time. And when you compound that with the fact that, oh, well, you have a better chance to get wedge because you selected this, but hey, we're going to give you line formation or V formation or echelon formation instead. I mean, you really got to be a lucky person to get some good stuff out of that event. I mean, if you're getting double inscriptions or legendary inscriptions in that event on wedge formation that have triple stacked, 2 to 3% attributes on it, hey man, go buy a lottery ticket because you're probably winning that lottery too. I don't get quite that lucky. Hey Spacey, good to see you. Algorithm to benefit accounts that don't spend money rather than the ones that are having money dumped into them. This way the pay-to-win accounts spend more. That wouldn't surprise me, Diego. That really wouldn't surprise me. Hey, Happy. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, that sucks, John. They're not even fighting now. I mean, it's still day 6 of MGE. You'd think they'd be fighting for kill points yesterday and today. Animal, welcome. Hey, thank you. It is Epidemic Sound. This is all copyright-free music. I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound. You know, I go to a lot of streams and I hear a lot of the other streamers with the discotheque. I forget what it's called, the rave type music with all the dance type music, and that's not me. I'm more of the heavy metal guitar type music person myself. So to tag someone, Diego, hit the @ symbol and then start typing their name. So in the chat, hit the @ symbol. So I hit the @ symbol and I start typing your name and it tags you. That's how I do it anyway. There might be another way to do it. I think John is saying to the far right, but I don't see that option on PC. So different devices may be different. iPhone may be different than iPad, maybe different from Android, maybe different from PC. Lord only knows. I'm wondering when this fort started burning, when they can repair it. Looks like they're getting some field presence here now. Where are all these 28 players going? Are they just going to refresh, or they got something going on down here? Oh, here we go. Gonna get a fort rally. Yay. Negotiate with kingdoms about rewards are a headache. My KvK just ended with a comeback by the enemy. Hey Jay, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun in this KvK. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna tell the story, Happy, feel free. I'm just here for your music. All right, I'll take it. Whatever I can get. Site plays. What's the best civ for late game, and what power should I change to it? I am an Ottoman player. I think that the 5% skill damage it gives and the 5% march speed is invaluable. I wouldn't maybe change. I would stick with maybe Germany, where you get that troop training speed until you're at enough power where you don't have to heal troops in Ark of Osiris. Once you get to that level where you don't have to heal troops in Ark of Osiris matches, then I would suggest switching to Ottoman. That worked really well for me anyway. Hey Anthony, hope you're doing good. Are you guys in KvK? No, it's all good, Jay. I'm not offended. Man, you do you, right? You do you. If you're fighting in KvK, hey, you have fun, man. If you want some good music and background noise, I fall asleep to the TV on every night, so I understand. I understand background noise keeps the mind busy. Alloys says Ottoman for the win. I mean, my farms, I'll use a different one for, I think I'm Spain on most of my farms. I think that's resource production or resource gathering or something. So, I'm good. We're in Nile now, pre-KvK. Pre-KvK stage 2. These are our Nile opponents. I'll put the map up in the upper right hand corner. Looking pretty good. Based on power. Power is relatively even. Kill points, we have an edge, about 900 billion kill points to 300 billion kill points between all the red allied camps and the blue allied camps. So it should prove to be an interesting KvK. Kind of sort of says, been rewatching The Wire to fall asleep. Yeah, now if my wife needs to go to sleep, all she does is ask me how my day was, and then I start talking about insurance, and that puts her right out. Guaranteed 3 minutes or less. So one of your allies had a civil war. They were doing something like a recovery KvK, so we could go out and fight, being a BC kingdom, against A and B. Yeah, that's tough when kingdoms aren't ready for a KvK, and granted, if Lilith didn't force kingdoms into KvK, there are some that just would never register for it. But at the same time, recovery KvKs, it's civil wars during KvK, it's always rough. It's always rough. I think Anthony experienced a civil war in a KvK that they were in against us. Thing is, I play in a lower seed kingdom. We're a D kingdom, so our Strife of the Eights have 32 kingdoms in 8 camps. Our Heroic Anthems have 20 kingdoms in 4 camps. So you can imagine the egos and the bickering and the I want all the rewards that takes place amongst 32 kingdoms or 20 kingdoms versus, 4 to 8 kingdoms in a regular AB Heroic Anthem Strife of the Eight type kingdom or KvK. I mean, the egos there are already bad enough. The trauma there is already bad enough. Imagine when you throw 32 kingdoms into the mix. Oh, first season of Conquest. Congratulations. Hope it goes well for you. It's always fun. Just have fun, Win or lose, if you're in this game to have fun. Fun is playing with friends. Fun is fighting on the field. Granted, winning provides a very fun element to the game, but at the same time, you're not going to win everything. You can be in the biggest, baddest kingdom, and you might not win every KvK. So just have fun, play it. It's a game. Do what you can do. Give maximum effort so you can look yourself in the mirror every day and know that you tried your hardest. And at the end of the day, that's all you can do. You can try your hardest, do your best. Yeah, it sounds like you're having a fun KvK there, Happy. Oh, there goes the fort. Where is it? Hey, appreciate it, Jay. So that, I don't think that fort was very defended. That's more just a blocking fort, it looks like, because there's no territory behind it. And I don't think they have a... Yeah, that's all farms. So that's just a delay fort there. Let's see where the next fight is. I think I still got you on... Yep, I still got you your DM open, Jay. If you have any reports and you want to send them, great. If you're busy fighting, I completely understand. Like and thank you. Looks like 28's grouping up here now. That's still on fire. That's still on fire. Who's getting resources? This dude? I don't know, Jay. It looks like you guys are draining them of resources pretty well, because this guy's getting resources already. I mean, it's hard if you can't fight through the first zone opening, and you need resources. What is this? 2 days in? There's a problem there. It doesn't look like a resource seller he's getting resources from either. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can skip 3 registrations, but the 4th one they force you to go in. So they give you time to recover. There's what is it, guys? 2 weeks between every registration. So maximum you can skip. You'll be forced to go in 8 weeks after. You're zeroing yourselves for your allies. Okay. Let's hope it's not in vain. Let's hope your allies can hold up their end of the deal, right? I know others in the chat were very, very adamant that 1235 and 1606 could do a hell of a job, but if you zero yourselves and take out 1228, then it's not gonna be as hard for them, is it? Hey, Logan, Gambit, good to see you. Thanks for popping on. And here I am staring at a burning fort. Are you bored yet in your KvK there, Gambit? Could a 37 million power and 120 million kill points get a spot in your alliance? So here's the thing, right? If you're looking to migrate to 1029, you would need to talk to Kat, who is our R5. Probably best to Discord message her. You can find her in my Discord. There is a link in the description. She will then look at your stats and send you an application to fill out. After filling out a written application, then she would conduct a voice interview. Our I hate to say we don't care about stats because we want to make sure people who come here are going to fight, right? But at the same time, the most important thing to us is to make sure that people who are coming to our kingdom fit in well and gel and mesh with the rest of the players here. We've got 30 to 40 players here who work very, very well together, are all friends, hang out on Discord all the time with each other. And, at any point in time, I can pick up the phone and call somebody and say, "Hi, I need help here." And they'll log on, they'll jump on, they'll start fighting with me. And they can do the same to me. So it's more about attitude and are they going to be a good fit for the kingdom from a personality standpoint than it is about stats. Now, stats do have a factor. If we can tell somebody's an absolute farmer and they don't fight at all, then that might be a problem. But if you can explain that in the interview process and you have a good attitude, you might get in. Yeah, you're happy you're always going to have allies that, their downtime is your uptime. They don't see what you're doing and vice versa. So diplomacy is the hardest part about these KvKs. I think changes that they've announced in the future to you can ally with other camps or something like that. I forget exactly how they phrased it. They will help things. Yeah, I mean, if there, do we want to tag John? I can explain it. I have 5 accounts. John, are you the TFX guy that asked about 37 million power? I'm confused now. KvK drama. There's always KvK drama, isn't there? Flag going up here. Looks like they'll probably burn these after. Oh no, is that a GOTR flag? Yeah. Okay, so they're the same camp. Yeah, I mean, the thing with migrating here is when a person migrates here, they are excluded from MGE for until they show us they're a fighter. So, like we had several people migrate here before this KvK, and they are not getting any of the top 15 spots in the Mightiest Governor event until such time as KvK is over, and we take a look at their stats and make sure they were fighting with us when we needed them on the field, and so on and so forth. So, Kat tells people this up front. She's very honest, and this is how it is. If you don't like it, then you can't come here. Exactly. And Kat has showed up in the stream. See, there she is. But yeah, we spend a lot of time just sitting on Discord chatting with each other. So it's nice to know those people before they come here and make sure they're a good fit. Now they're saying you're traitors. I mean, unfortunately, Happy, there's two sides to every story, right? So I can see where they might say that if you weren't helping them fight. I can understand where your kingdom was at, though, if they were not distributing rewards fairly and you guys contributed more than they felt you did. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. I've been in both situations, right? I keep telling you, Alloys, just 1029. Come and have fun. Almost done with Imperiums. Who knows where I'll end up after. Come and have fun. So, be right back. All right, stand by 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. My wife is going to vacuum outside of my office here. I apologize if there is any background noise. But if it gets too loud, just let me know and I'll mute up and I'll turn the music up until she's done outside my office here. Cool. Tech can confirm Cat's actually pretty responsive. Don't hesitate to contact. Happy says they wanted us to fight. They wanted you to rescue the ally. Took the hardest fight just for fun and help them to have their rewards. We are empty to have any kind of fight. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Of course, there are always camps in a KvK that think they deserve everything. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's where you really got to have some good diplomacy, good diplomats in place, so that they can talk through things, so that things like that don't happen, that they don't break down. Hey, Vasilius. There are some KvK rewards that we care about tremendously. There are other KvK rewards that we really don't give a shit about, We have had allies in our own camp piss and moan for days on end because they were not in the coalition that took a level 4 pass and they missed out on 500 gems and 3 hours of speed ups. And we've had them piss and moan for days because of that. Where, there are just things like that we don't care. We're in it for the fun. We're in it for the fight. Yeah, granted, it's fun to win. The rewards at the end are nice, but if you do your job and you put forth 100%, you really can't hang your head and feel ashamed about anything. Rewards or no rewards. Oh. Yeah, John. I've got 10 farms. So 5 or 4 farms on this account. And then I have 2 more accounts with 3 farms each on those. So yeah, a bunch of farms. Meet up a second here. Hey, Gaines, I'm doing really, really well. Sorry if there's background noise. My wife is vacuuming right outside the office here. I've got the door closed, but you might still hear it in the background a little bit, depending on how sensitive this mic is. Doing good. Doing good. How are you? You didn't do this event, did you? In Search of Wonders? Everyone I've seen do that has gotten absolutely wrecked. Oh, Cat will answer. Cat will answer your DM. Just be patient. You know, she has a life as well, right? Give her 24 to 48 hours to give you an answer. We're in KvK right now, so it's not like you could migrate here tomorrow if you were accepted. So it's going to be at least 50 days. So an immediate answer is not something that you might get, right? We're focused on our KvK. We're focused on planning with our allies. We're focused on territory and that type of thing. So, you know, if she doesn't answer immediately, then more towards the end of KvK, you could probably expect an answer in an application. This KvK was fairly decent yesterday. We saw a bunch of rallies yesterday, but today it's just a little bit of open field fighting here and there. People pushing for MGE spots. Maybe they've got their MGEs locked down and people don't want to fight. I don't know. Seems to just be some cheeseburgering up here, and that's the only action I see on this flag line. Yeah, I got the 10 for 5,000 gems myself, and got one armament with a decent inscription, like 2.5% counterattack or something stupid like that I just locked down just for the hell of it. It didn't have good attributes on it, but I feel like I needed to save one of the 10 just to make it worth my while. I mean, the nice thing is, with the gem rush here, I was able to expertise Chandragupta. God, Charlemagne. Set me a location. Okay, perfect. Hey, there's some more fun. Thank you, Jay. So with that one event, I was able to expertise Charlemagne. So I have three cavalry marches that I can run on the field now. This is an event we were kind of talking about in the podcast earlier today, and you know, my initial opinion was, wow, this is great. I expertise the commander, but you know, both Apocalypse and Beast said, okay, well, the other event is better because none of the commanders, you know, they just finished working on commanders for their KvK, and they felt like Lilith was forcing them to choose which commander they would work on next rather than allowing them the option to get universal gold heads and save those gold heads, which is understandable, and I can totally see their point of view. You know, I mean, if gold heads were offered in that event, I would not have invested them in Chandra. I would have kept doing the $4.99 daily bundle for Chandra, right? But since Chandra was in there, I decided, hey, let's just get this dude done. So now my three potential cavalry marches are the Nevsky Joan, XY Honda, and Chandragupta William. Although in order to run Chandragupta William, I would need to put my KvK gear on him, which is not the best. So that would be my third set of gear if I do run 3 cavalry marches. So we probably won't be doing that much anytime soon. Yeah, exactly, kind of, sort of. You know, I was already working on Chandragupta. That was my goal, to get him done through the daily chests and get the potential for the 3rd cavalry march out there. But there's really nobody they were working on, so they were like, this is no value for us. It feels like, you know, 10,000, spending 10,000 or buying chests to get to 10,000 gems, or however many it was. It's good value, but at the same time, if there's no commander there that you're working on, you're kind of forced to pick your next commander to work on, and if you decide to go a different route after you invest those gems, then it's kind of a waste. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, Happy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see both sides to it. I guess at the end of the day, if they put universals in there, it probably would have been better for everyone than if you're specifically working on a commander, you can apply those universals toward that commander. If you're not specifically working on a commander, you can then save those for the future, right? I think it's normally, I think it was like 30 in the regular recharge event. These guys all marching home now. Why are they fighting down here? Is there a territory touching somewhere? Oh, okay. So this is the South Zone. So 77 has a zone here that they can go into. So let's remove. So they can go into Sakaka, or they can go into Villa Villa, or they can go into both. It looks like they're coming down towards Villa Villa a little bit here now. Very tough to sustain fights on 2 fronts, but hey, good luck. I guess if it's a stalemate in the other zone, they might as well try and push in this one. So you can get to a pass. Yeah, nope, that makes sense. Oh, John, I'm sorry. I can only take so much tilt in one weekend. I'll tell you what helps. Bottle of Jack Daniels. Maybe a bottle of Jack Daniels and a bottle of Apple Pucker, and make yourself some Apple Jacks. Yeah, they are kind of late pushing into this zone, but they still have a week or two yet before that next pass opens, I think. Hey, Resistance, thank you. John, haven't seen one good story about that bundle or event. Me neither. I watched Black Panther get like two or three decent items yesterday. One really nice one that had like 8.2% archer stats on it, triple stacked archers. MF doing 160. He got like one item he could use right away, and 2 or 3 more that we locked down for a future update. Yeah, I mean, makes sense, Jay. If these guys down here thought they had a free zone, they now know differently, right? Apocalypse is still in the chat. He's been hiding. If you don't know Apocalypse, I just wonder what kind of rock you lived under. Put a link to his streams here in the chat as well. Go subscribe to that man if you're not already subscribed to him. He's got some seriously high energy streams. I mean, dude's got more energy than a 4-year-old. I'll say it again and again and again. You know, you could give a 4-year-old a bag of straight sugar, and I think Apocalypse still has more energy than that kid. And of course, the ladies love the boom boom, and they love his New Zealand accent as well. I mean, I'm secure enough, and I am secure enough in my manhood. I can admit it. I think he's got a sexy accent. So are we going to build touching flags here then, 77? What are we doing? Yeah, I mean, I think y'all just kind of got to hang on for dear life and wait for 235 and 606 to come, right? And the more territory you have spread across the map, the greater chances are that you'll survive. Wow, we jumped up about 20 subscriptions today. Thank you, everyone who subscribed. It does not look like my notifications are working when people subscribe. There should be a pop-up near the top here where it says Observing the Lost Kingdom. Why is that still on the screen? Doesn't that go away? Why am I just noticing that that's still on the screen? Weird. Let's try and get that off of there. That's absolutely annoying. Huh. Has that always been there, the Observing the Lost Kingdom message here, or is it something new? I don't know. God only knows. Maybe it's just me, something I never noticed before. Thanks, Kraken. Appreciate that, the kind words there. Murad, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, no, thanks again, everyone who has subscribed today. If you haven't subscribed today, we are pushing toward 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate your subscription very much. Anything you can do would be greatly appreciated. It's 100% free. So if you're a free-to-play player, hey, hit that subscribe button. There's no harm, no foul. Feel like it used to be less in your face for sure. Yeah, just weird. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if I go there without using a bookmark. And we'll try and get back, find that rally again. 2377. Okay, yeah, now that I see that there, that's just gonna annoy the hell out of me. Alright, let's find that rally that was marching. Ooh, city rally. What are they rallying with? Is that Scipio Tariq? That's a new one. Against a CJYSS? Or, I'm sorry, Charles Martel YSS? I don't know how well that rally's going to do. Yafi, good afternoon. Look at all the vultures just waiting there to take down the people marching back from the rally. I always find that humorous, right? When there are people sitting there waiting for the rally to break so that they can hit the small marches coming home from the rally. You know, especially if there's field fighting taking place elsewhere to advance or defend territory. You know, you got your vultures sitting there waiting for the rally to break. That's how you know who's contributing and who's not. If they're sitting there waiting for the rally to break, and you're trying to build flags or burn forts, and they're not participating in that, yeah, those people don't get shit done. Not saying, I mean, it doesn't look like they're building or burning flags currently, but I'm just making a statement. Jay forced me to sub, just looking, just joking. Good streams. Thanks, Ken. Jay forced me to sub. I'll have to send a kickback check in the mail to Jay. What was it we agreed upon, Jay? Every person you get to sub, it's 3 cents. 3 cents. Hey, hello from 235. Hello yourself. Would I ever use Tariq in the open field? Maybe once he's expertise. I don't have him expertise, but I think there are other better infantry marches to run in the open field than a Tariq. I use Guan Scipio and Sargon CJ myself. And then my third infantry march, if I ever bring it out, is generally Harold Alex. But, I mean, generally, if I'm running 5 marches, it's 3 archer, 1 infantry, 1 cavalry. If I'm running 6 marches, it's 3 archer, 1 infantry, 2 cavalry. It's not till I get to running 7 marches, then it's, 3-2-2. And even then, sometimes it's 3 archer, 1 infantry, 1 support, 2 cavalry. So, it's not frequently I'm fighting with more than 1 infantry march on the field myself. Obviously it's situation dependent, right? If we're just getting through a pass, we just attacked a pass, just taking a pass, and we have to get troops to a location quickly, then we might do three cavalry and 2 infantry and no archers, just because archer march speed is dog shit. So. But in general, I'm always running 3 archer marches and then 1 infantry, 1 cavalry, or sometimes no infantry and 2 cavalry. So 77's here. Is this... Okay, I guess I need to familiarize myself. This is 94 in this middle zone. Yeah, and when I put 5v3 in the description or 5v3 in the thumbnail, that's exactly it. It's 5 camps versus 3 camps. You know, however you want to look at it. If you look at the numbers, somebody sent me numbers yesterday. Let me actually find my Discord message and bring them up on the screen, and we can take a look at them together. So I know there was some debate yesterday in the stream as to, is this a fair matchup or is this not a fair matchup? Where are we here? Let's see, copy image. Oh. Copy image. Oh, why is it not pasting? Let's try save image. I'll just throw that on my desktop for the time being. There it is. Now I'll bring it into OBS here. All right, so these are the stats that I was sent yesterday. All right, let's just take a look at them here. Kingdom 2000. 3 alliances at 13, 11, and 10 billion power. So I don't know if somebody can do the math in their head. 228, 12 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion. So what are we at? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 21, 94, 70, 80, 25, 18, 90, 100. So that's approximately 100 billion power, a little more because I was rounding down. Plus 2170, 100, and we'll call that 115 billion power. Against what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So, I mean, the numbers are in the middle here, too. The blue is 172.9 billion power. The red is 92.5 billion power. Kill points is different, though, of course. Blue has 2.2 trillion kill points. Red has 2.3 trillion kill points. So, red has significantly less power, but more kill points. So, based on these numbers, if you're asking me my opinion, if these numbers are accurate, you know, this looks to me like it's a fair matchup. I mean, you've got 5 camps against 3 camps. The 3 camps have higher kill points, and the 5 camps have much higher power. Now, were there migrations that took place after those numbers were pulled? I don't know. You know, that's what I was sent on Discord last night, because I know you guys were discussing it last night, if this is a fair matchup or not. But to me, it looks like it is. The guy who has the Scipio Tariq rally has the Baba curse. Well, it seems the Baba curse may be broken now that he's in 2489, right? They kind of dominated their KvK. Oh, there's a Sleepy Kai in the chat. Hey, Sleepy. Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, I mean, older accounts, newer accounts, you know, who knows? Who knows? Based solely on the power, and, oh, we missed a rally on this guy. Solely on the power and the kill points, to me, it looks like a very fair matchup. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think last KvK didn't 2K have a relatively easy KvK as well? I don't know. I don't keep track of everything, to be honest. I just know what people tell me, and sometimes it's a he said, she said type of deal. Who's our rank 4 lineup? This rank 4? Nah, we ain't nothing. We ain't nothing. MF, he's a farmer. You guys know MF stands for Mega Farmer, right? I mean, just look at all the resources he gives away. He's a mega farmer. For those that live under a rock, there's a link to my most recent MF video where I went through his account. Thanks, Jay. Whose stats do you want to see, Apocalypse? So this is our kingdom. Very small, just the way we like it. So I mean, everyone above 21st, or we have up until 23. That's when we drop down to 1.6 billion kill points. Some of these guys down here don't play anymore. So not bad. We got a good solid group. Damn, I gotta check in a Nightbot. He's just fucking spamming the chat here, isn't he? So who's building this flag? 77's building that flag to touch. Okay, good. Maybe we'll see some burning flags then after that. I don't know if it's 94's downtime or they got surprised by you guys building down here, but yeah, you guys look to be doing fairly well in this location. Oh, thanks for sending that, Resistance. I got one up in the upper right-hand corner, though, right? Do I have numbers wrong? Yeah, I got your DM. Was my map not good enough? No, I'm just fucking with you, dude. I appreciate it. Yes, we are all F2P. Although, I mean, honestly, though, I mean, there's not a lot of spending that takes place here. I mean, this is several days. You know, this isn't all one day. We're only gift level 33, so. And here comes the rally. What is Nevsky Attila, we think? Nevsky Joan? Oh, fucking swarm that shit, dude. Swarm that shit. Yeah, you can start a rally and put only one troop in it. The difference between rallying and garrison is if you start a rally with one troop in it and your one troop dies, you're still gonna your rally leads or rally commanders are still gonna stay there. If you put one troop as a garrison captain and your one troop dies, your march goes home. So yeah, that disappointment for the rally here. Applause for the defenders. I don't know why you do Nevsky Joan without field presence to keep it full. Maybe they're just trying to slow down the build time a little bit, so until more people got online. I don't know, but that flag's as good as built now, unless you send a crap ton of people there to swarm it. Another rally is going to take at least 3.5 minutes to get there. I'm sure what I sent will look better. It might. I'm not a graphics person, right? But it changes the reds to blues and the blues to reds. So I'm not gonna change it just now. Maybe for the next stream we'll use it. But no, I do appreciate it. Most of the graphics I get are from, I mean, I make, you know, thumbnails. I'll put the verbiage on the thumbnails, and some of these maps I can do myself, just the easy stuff, right? But a lot of the overlays, the custom logos, things like that, I get a lot of that from Electro King. And it throws contact information up in the right-hand side here if anyone's looking for thumbnails, recruiting posters, you know, whatever the case may be. Images for your own stream, icons for your YouTube membership, you know, whatever. Just hit up Electro King. He does really good work, quick turnaround time, and he doesn't charge outrageous prices. But, you know, don't tell Electro King I said this, but I would gladly pay a little bit more for his service than somebody on Fiverr or elsewhere. You know, usually Fiverr, it's like a 24-hour turnaround time. Electro King, generally, I can send him a message, and within 2 hours, I have what I need. You know, I think our time zones just kind of sync up, but at the same time, you know, the service he provides and the turnaround times he gives are much better than I've experienced on Fiverr before, so. And I don't get anything for saying this, you know, it's just, I'm one of those guys who, you know, you scratch my back, you give me good service, I'm going to promote you. To the 26 people watching my stream. I think some of those conditional skills are based on the entire rally itself, not just the rally lead troops. So if you have 100 in a rally, 100 total in a rally, and we're just using 100 for simple math, right? And you fall below 70% and a buff kicks in at below 70%, or a buff takes place at above 70%, then you're gonna then you're going to get that buff at that point in time, or debuff, whatever the case is. John, I would guess probably about 6 of those were first craft. Most of the first crafts I had, though, were way back in the beginning. I don't think I've had a first craft crit in probably a year and a half. I take that back. The Rifle of the Hellish Wasteland crit about a year ago when I first crafted it. So the flag is built, the rally's now hitting, there's a Flavius in there. And that Nevsky just got wrecked. I would imagine with this field presence, 77 is going to start to rally some flags here, and it could get interesting. Well, they already did one, or they ninja'd it. Apologies, I didn't catch that one. That's a good question. If the rally's not full to start, does it take that as 100%, or does it have to be max capacity? That's a good question. Honestly, I can't answer that. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not one to sit and study reports like some of these guys are. My report is very simple. Enemy sad face, good. Friendly sad face, bad. Enemy flag burn, good. Friendly flag burn, bad. The game is fucked when you can remember your last crit. Mine was in October. Yeah, that is my last full crit on an initial craft, right? I am desperately, we can look quick. I am desperately waiting for blueprints so that I can finish off the boots for Nevsky. His boots are only at 25%. So I'm saving materials and hopefully I can get some blueprints to get these crits soon. Then my cavalry march will be done, except for obviously crit accessories, but those are a pain in the ass to get. I could do some crafting now if I really wanted to. The only thing I would craft, besides those boots, even though I could do things like this, that's just a hell of a lot of materials. I'm waiting to either be able to craft another legendary accessory, probably the horn. So 16 more materials there, or keep refining those Nevsky boots. So I am patiently waiting. You guys don't understand how hard it is for me just to not craft something. Hey, there is an actual alert for a subscriber. Murdax, thank you. Give me some expertise, commanders, please. You have so much. 4 years playing the game and a high credit card bill at times, right? Yeah, that's half the reason I haven't crafted much of the KvK equipment, right? Is because the other equipment crit is easier to obtain, and the stats are nearly as good as a non-crit helmet, a KvK helmet, for example. So I am desperately holding off. Eventually, it'll get done, but at the same time, I want that full infantry crit and iconic set. I want that full cavalry crit and iconic set before we move on to doing any of the KvK stuff. Infantry, I'm okay on. I have. It's not the set, and I know that many people do this differently. But I also use this on Zenobia, and the health or the defense that these gloves give, I prefer. And then you saw my Nevsky, and then my Archer set is here. So I'm almost to the point where I will feel comfortable then, after I get the Nevsky boots done, almost to the point then where I will feel comfortable upgrading these sets. But for now, I want to get more legendary accessories, and I want to get that those Nevsky boots done. Almost broke my mouse. It doesn't click like it used to. That could be a potential problem. I hope it was not an expensive mouse. And not spending another dime on that helmet. I mean, I've got an, for me, it's materials that are the problem. If we look at, maybe if I open these, do I think that'll give me enough to craft an accessory? Probably not, but I'm no good at math. What was I saying? Blueprints are not the problem, right? A Sacred Dominion, a hammer, a Hydra's Blast, 2 con helmets, 1 ancestral mask. I mean, hell, I've got 7 of these bad boys. So, I mean, unless I'm trying to refine something, blueprints are not the problem. It's saving those materials. I mean, when you're in a smaller kingdom, one could. I mean, if Barb keeps her open, there are days you can just go around and hit 4, 5, 6 of them at a time. That's also why I have 6 or 7 crit Delane's amulets. I don't do that anymore, but there was a point in time where I would on a daily basis go to all the keeps, all the camps I could, just to get those blueprints. Now when I do keeps and camps, if there are blueprints, I'll put an alliance marker up and tell someone else to grab them. Because you still want to do those. You get decent gems from those. Sometimes materials from doing the camps also. And it kind of breaks up the monotony of farming gems. guys keep porting in here, so yeah, we can expect something soon. I think this was a guy that was, no, that wasn't the guy that was getting resources. He was in 28, not 77. Oh, yeah, rally the flag, guys. I'm sure they got a rally up. They probably just got an anchor in it so they can get a field presence here before they launch it. Woohoo! Jay says there will be a rally. So we're going to leave you on this screen for just a minute so you can see if a rally hits. I got to run and grab another bottle of water, so give me like 30 seconds. Okay, we are back with a fresh, ice cold bottle of water. Oh, perfect timing, just in time for the rally. Ooh, archers, I love it. Gilga Henry? Yep, Gilga Henry. What equipment are they using? Oh, that's a Zeno Flavius. These are not huge power players around here, so I doubt they can solo fill the flag. See if we can see the white numbers here. Zeno's kind of blocking. 23, 12, 10, 13, 20 something, 8. So the rally's doing good. Getting resources from the allies here, huh? These aren't your allies. I'm totally confused now, Jay. There, we can see some white numbers now. Keep the rally full. Keep the rally full. Don't let Gilgamesh down. Archer gang, let's go. Ah, okay. So you're burning some flags to loot some cities and get some more resources. Kind of lulled them to sleep by not going into this zone to start with. This was the plan all along, wasn't it, Jay? I gotcha. I gotcha. Lull them to sleep, then build some territory down there and burn a few flags, loot a few cities, get some more resources, go back and hit 28. I gotcha. I see the big picture now. There we go. Somebody's swarming now. Okay, now they stopped. Did you really just go in? Did someone really just go into swarm with Trajan? Oh, good God. Mistake. Oh, no. Cancel the rally. Oh, dude, you're getting wrecked. Any chance, and you don't have to ask them, any chance you know what kind of gear was on that Gilga? See, they're emptying the flag now. They're all refreshing. Swarm it now. Swarm it now. I was just kidding. I was just kidding, Sarka. Although we've done that before ourselves. We will there's one KvK, I don't remember which one, but I remember that we broke the rally, and as soon as we broke the rally, we saw everybody leave the flag. So we started fucking swarming it. Well, they didn't fall for that trick twice. The next time we did that, they kept the garrison in there. And they didn't leave the flag. And I started swarming it. I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm swarming. And I just remember MF on Discord going, okay, yeah, Lambo's fully invested. Let's go. Let's swarm the flag. So we ended up taking it down. It was not pretty, not a pretty report. But hey, the flag burned. That's all that matters. Pretty sure it's max gear. Okay. Hopefully he's a higher crystal tech player that's focused on the archer tech first, but Because I would have expected Gilga Henry to do a little bit better than that. But, I mean, the lack of people in the field with archers to support the rally may have been the issue. My guess is that they'll be doing Tariq Pakal next. At least this flag's... Oh, that flag just repaired over here now. I was just saying, at least this flag's still burning. That flag goes that you had on fire. All this territory goes gray anyway. So we'll try and focus the camera on both those flags. So I probably got about 15 minutes here, and then I think I'm going to eat some lunch. I got another streamer set up with a live stream in 15 minutes that we can send you over to. So we'll, about 15 minutes. I'm getting kind of hungry. My stomach is making noise. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up. But we'll send you over to Beast Stream in about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, so I'm unable to do an official quote-unquote raid, but I'll post a link in chat here when we're ready, and we'll go from there. Like Nightbot is saying, it is 100% free to play. My stream is free to play friendly, free to watch. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Greatly appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. Be nice to be monetized. This is not a business for me, though. Every penny I get in donations, tips, ad revenue, whatever the case may be, it will go directly back into Rise of Kingdoms. Lilith will get more money in the form of packs, or it will help me upgrade my equipment. I need to get me a new video card here in the near future. Upgrade from the 3070 Ti I'm running to a 4090. That would be glorious. Okay, King buff. Drop a King buff on the rally. Everyone else get in close. Drop a King buff on the rally. Hit him. Don't let him reinforce. Over here. Get him. Get him. Get him. There you go. They got that Guan down pretty good before he got in the flag. Very nice. Yep, A team over on this side, B team over on this side. Hit those reinforcing troops. Don't let them get in there. King buff, Jay. Tell him to drop a King buff. I'll send him the gems. We want to see it. No, I wasn't talking to you, Cat. Sorry. She's like, what? What? No, Kat, I think I put a marker up in our kingdom to do the Guardians at like 21 UTC. So hopefully, if a good rune drops, we can maybe pop a training buff at reset for those that want to train for pre-KvK. If there's no good rune, you know, maybe tomorrow at half reset, we'll see. I want to train some too at some point in time here during the pre-KvK, so we'll have to touch base and hook up so you can give me Duke. Pit, please. Somebody build Callow a pit. There we go. There comes the swarm. A king buff would have helped the swarm too. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let me pop back to home kingdom here and build a gold pit real quick before these people get all pissy. Alright, now we'll jump back there. I think it was this area we were in. Yep. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. No. What the hell? I'm smoking crack. Over here. Ooh, he's in prison. Oh, he's I'm sure you're doing that Kingdom of Favor Zero on this guy. He's online too. He just switched commanders, didn't he? Oh, there's Grey Worm. Yeah, he hit the help button already. He's getting resources. Keep swarming him. Take those resources too. $9.6 billion alliance power, 207 billion kill points is okay. Yeah. I mean, we're 7 billion power at 100 and I forget. 100 and something billion kill points. So yeah, that's fairly good. Hey, Anomaly. Doing well, I hope. Just watching this player get zeroed by Grey Worm and crew. 1235, I think, is zeroing him, right? Well, your KvK's over, buddy. Hope it was fun.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
Ethelfled on the wall. Good lord. I mean, at least put Sun Tzu or something. That's what it's all about, is having fun. Yeah, I think this guy's done for. Nice work. Thank you for the coordinates again, Jay. Appreciate that. Now if I can find where, there we go. This flag is next, I imagine. Oh, not much going on here. We're 1029 is in stage 2 of pre-KvK. The problem is Lilith kind of screwed us, right? So stage 2 of pre-KvK is today and tomorrow, and then Zenith of Power starts on Monday. So we've kind of told our kingdom, you know, if they plan to push in Zenith of Power, don't worry too much about training during pre-KvK. It is what it is. We'll still fight. We'll still have fun no matter what pre-KvK rank we got. And, you know, maybe if we get a low pre-KvK rank, the other kingdoms will underestimate us, and we'll get some more fights that way. So. There's a Flavius in here this time, right? Flavius and, is it Flavius and the new guy? Heracles? What the hell is that animation? It looks like a ladybug or something. I mean, our KvK is going to be an interesting one, right? It's King of the Nile. Let me put a map up in the right here. So we're with the blue team in the map against the red team. Power's about even, but the blue kingdoms have about 900 billion kill points, and the red kingdoms have about 300 billion kill points. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see if they come out and fight, how much they come out and fight. I'm not saying we're going to walk away with the KvK, but based on kill points, I don't know how great of fighters they are. That said, the power's about equal, so it could prove to be challenging. We'll have to see. You think Flavius Zeno? That would be an odd combination. Their king must be offline. It's the second rally in a row that I haven't seen a king skill. Or he's out of gems. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, playing in a small kingdom like ours, right? If the king goes offline, they pass the king to somebody who's online. If they go offline, they pass it to somebody else who's online. So pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, when we're fighting in KvK, we're going to have a king that is online. Now, there are times we got a king that's offline, but at any point in time, all it takes is a phone call. He's out of gems. So, I strongly recommend that most kingdoms, every kingdom, gets a strong leadership team in place where they can pass the king title in situations where the king is going to be offline. There are times when you have to kick people from a coalition or add people to a coalition or drop a king skill or pop a kingdom buff. There it is. And do that kind of work as a king, and by the ability to pass king to trusted people in the kingdom, it only enhances the productivity of the kingdom. Oh, here comes the counter rally. Gonna have to start the swarm here. Oh, they're already swarming. Very nice. Alex, boom. So I think 77 was coming down here to burn a few flags. I think these people, this kingdom was kind of content in where they were sitting in this zone. So I think 77 came down here to burn some flags, loot some cities, get some resources. Because there's not much the enemy can do up here until they get through a wall of forts. So they have a little bit of time. But we'll see. We'll see, right? I'm sure we'll spectate this KvK again in the coming days. As for now, I am hungry as hell. So I am going to send you over to Beast's stream, or at least give you the link to Beast's stream. He just fired that up. He is doing some pre-KvK stuff for his KvK. Give him some coordinates. Maybe he'll jump over and watch this KvK as well. But here is a link to his stream. Go over, tell him Lambo sent you. And I appreciate y'all for jumping on, hanging out, the good conversation, the fun time. And we'll get a stream here sooner rather than later. I just really need to get something in my stomach right now. So we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.